Hello, my name is Tai, and today I will present our paper accepted at SDP Research Track, Investigating Metric Diversity for Evaluating Long Document Summarization. This is work done with Stephen Wan at Arrow in Australia. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about rethinking evaluation for the long document summarization task and borrowing evaluation tools from related summarization fields. To begin with, I want to briefly talk about the work on text summarization. Nowadays, there has not been sufficient work on summarizing long documents into detailed summaries. Most work focuses on summarizing shorter documents or generating shorter summaries. To bridge the gap, the shared task of summarizing long scientific articles, LongSumm, was proposed, where the system should produce a detailed and informative technical summary of a source article. However, the evaluation metric used in the shared task has been limited to ROUGE. In contrast, current trends in natural language generation employ multiple evaluation metrics. Given that it is not clear whether ROUGE is necessarily the best metric for this new domain, we take the approach that diversity of the metrics is the key, and we investigate such diversity in the context of LongSumm. Although the field of long summarization is still less explored than other areas of summarization, we believe we can learn from the evaluation research from other areas of summarization. In particular, we make use of the metrics from the natural language generation E2E share task, Blue, NIST, ROUGE, CIDR, and Meteor. We also add some new metrics such as SPICE and BERT score. We employ three categories of methods, oracle methods, such as taking the top K match sentences, taking match sentences and their surrounding context, paragraph matching, and taking stopwords from reference summaries only. We also have baseline summarizers, leading end sentences, and randomly chosen end sentences. We also look at the best published models in the past two workshops, which include extractive summarizers and abstractive summarizers. So for extractive summarizers, we have DGC and Sumrana and Berson Multi, and for the abstractive summarizers, we have Big Pexes and BART. And we repeat the experiments 10 times so that we could look at the standard deviation in the evaluation scores. And here are some brief results. So on baselines, we find that stopwords account for a very large proportion of the lexical correspondence in ROUGE, which implies the informativeness of ROUGE might be affected by stopword matching. Also, it turns out there's no large difference between lead-end approach and random-end approach. On systems, we find that some random, but some multi or BART are usually ranked first across metrics. And there's no clear winner between abstractive summarizers and extractive summarizers. Furthermore, for test cases, we output cases ranked by different metric scores. We look at the 5 best and 5 worst January summaries ranked by different metrics, and we compare the agreement. We find that they are summaries that are ranked higher by some metrics, but ranked lower by others. We also find that SPICE shows some level of agreement with the ROUGE and BERT score, which offers a complementary view on the summarization quality, and we believe it has the potential to be used as a summarization metric along with the others. And more details of this can be found in the paper. To summarize, we have the following findings. First is abstractive and extractive methods perform similarly on this LongSumm abstractive dataset. We also find ROUGE might be affected by stopword matching. We find that SPICE agrees somewhat with the ROUGE and BERT score. And all of these findings, they have suggested that we should use a diverse set of metrics for evaluation. The citation to our paper and context are shown below, and on the right-hand side is a QR code that takes you to our GitHub repo. And that's it for the presentation. Thank you for listening.